Rello Mellow Garden. Welcome back, YouTube. Today gonna be it's the 46th day of the grow, but it'll be first day of flower. We are switching them to 12-12 today, or really I've already got it set. I just have to come in and show y'all this little automatic power source here, power outlet, which I'd suggest anyone getting into growing to get one of these. Makes your life a lot easier. I know my first two grows I didn't have one of these, so every time the lights needed to come on or off, I'd have to come in here and manually do that. So definitely a worthy purchase, probably $20 to $30 to get one of these. I already said it, so I'm not going to do it exactly now, but it's real simple. You come in here, it's got this clock feature, so you can set it to whatever your real time is. Then you can come over here, hit this program button. I think it's got like 8 different settings you can put, but I only need the one program button. Then you can hit your hours that you want it to come on. Then you'll hit program again, hit your hour you want it to come off, and it'll be set. It's got a side to where it controls when it comes on and off. And then it's got a side that's always on. Or I think I might have did that backwards. This side is the one that it controls on and off. This side is always on. So fans and whatnot, I'll plug in over here. Lights go over here. And yeah, it's on a 12-12 setting now. You can see this little fan here. It's just meant to blow cool, fresh air into the tent. And of course, we got our little exhaust fan inside of there that blows the hot air out. I think it also might help with circulating cool air inside the tent as well. Got 2 fans that do that. Of course, carbon filter here. I need to, once we get a little deeper into flower, I'm going to need to reconnect this. Tape wore down. I have to get it back airtight or whatever. But again, today's going to be the first day of flower for them, 46 days into the grow. Obviously, our NFC bag seed, again, is a week younger, so I guess she's 39 days today. Let's take a look what we got here. Ooh, that's dark. There we go. That's about all right. 95 degrees is kind of high. That 74% humidity, I'm assuming, came at night. Humidifier probably ran out at some point, hit 32. So we fill it back up. It's doing good. 84 is not bad either. As we're entering flower, these first 2 weeks, I'd say 78 to 85 degrees is perfectly okay. But about week 3, 4, once the buds start forming, I don't want it to really go too much above 80. I'm looking for temps of 75 to 80 during the day and 65 at night. So we'll get that more dialed in. I'm probably going to start running the exhaust fan a little more. It's only at certain times, like it's in the basement. You guys see I got a little HVAC system, heating system and all that. So once this starts heating up the house, it gets even hotter in here. Generally, it won't go above the mid 80s if I just with the tent by itself. But when that starts running, it heats it up. So it's good to have this going, which I'm going to start running this more often. I wasn't running it because it was killing my humidity, but it does do a great job of keeping the temps down. We can have it into the 70s with the lights blaring. Which, speaking of my lights, it looks like this one is around 75%. So I'm pretty sure this one's on 75. And then I've got this one on 100. So probably week 3 of flower, I'm going to jack this up to 100, jack this up to 100, and we'll have the full 300 watts running in here. And hopefully we can get somewhere close to 300 grams at least out of this tent. 1 gram per watt. I have yet to get that goal. I think last run it would have been like 0.6 or something that I got. per watt. So I'm hoping to get 1 gram per watt with this. You can see our 2 clones over here. This is the ice cold clone. We took her from flower last run. So it's a monster crop plant. Then we got the NF Sheesh clone we took from flower last run. So it's also a monster crop plant. I'm still debating on how I want to take clones this run. I might just take regular clones. I don't think it'll really have that big of a effect if you take them during the first week or two of flower, but by the 3rd week or end of the 2nd week, then they might be real set into the flower. They'll have to do the re-veg thing and all that. I'm still undecided on that. It'll be real nice to see how our NF Sheesh bag seed over here grows out. And again, it's probably crossed with, I'm guessing, the ice cold. Both of these came from the outdoor phenos last run, or the genetics inside of this one plant came from the outdoor run. But I'm pretty sure it's not a, well, I know it's not a full NF Sheesh plant by this point. You come look at this one, it's staggered. You see the nodes are staggered. You get one here, then you'll get here, then it comes here, here, here. Whereas this one, you can see it's very even. And I've seen other people grow NF Sheesh. It's been staggered. My outdoor phenotype was staggered. So I'm pretty sure that's a fairly dominant, stable trait of the NF Sheesh strain. So since it's not happening over here, I'm going to assume this one is probably crossed with the ice cold. That's this strain, or this one back here from a bag, or not from, this is a seed from breeder. This ice cold that we got in the back. So I'm going to be real interested to see what type of buds she puts out, maybe what type of colors we get in her, what type of scents it gives. And we'll definitely be taking clones of everything in here again. I want to probably, or I'm going to debate which ice cold I like better, this one that's from the last run or this new phenotype here. I want to turn one of those into mother plants, and then hopefully, or even though this is an NF Sheesh cross with probably ice cold, I'm going to see if I like which this NF Sheesh plant or this one better. I'm going to try to turn one of these into mothers after I get the clones going. That way, we've pretty much got an infinite source of stuff to grow. I know this NF Sheesh here that we cloned was my favorite phenotype of my last run, which was NF Sheesh, Ice Cold, and Oreos. We ran a set of them indoors and a set outdoors. This indoors version right here was my favorite. So we'll see if one of these two would take that spot. We got another phenotype of the Ice Cold, plus this NF Sheesh, probably crossed with Ice Cold. You can see the NF Sheesh is already doing a good job coming up through the trellis and whatnot. We're going to keep working her. I'm going to let her grow up another inch or two through the trellis before I start tucking her again. The Ice Cold is going to stretch up there pretty soon. This one we could really already start working. This one's getting close back here. This Ice Cold is about to that point. We could start tucking that really. Or it goes a little under the net, but it's whatever. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this leaf off. It's a little damaged anyways. It's somewhat blocking. Take this leaf right here. A little damaged. It was blocking some bud sites to a degree. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it don't spread. But yeah, it's just a quick little update on what we got going in here. Other than that little damage, everything is looking pretty healthy. And again, it's first day of flower. I imagine about 7 days we'll start seeing some real stretch come out of them. Then within week 2, they're really going to start stretching. And these two I know stretched a little bit into week 3. So I'm going to guess these two probably will as well. I'm sure these two will, since they're clones. They should act pretty much the exact same as they did the last run. But I imagine these will stretch into the 3rd week as well. But probably about 2 weeks from now, you guys will see how filled out this tent is going to be from tucking all the stuff, the good defoliation we did. I know I hit them with the compost tea, I think yesterday. They are looking happy and healthy. Yeah. Rello Mellow Garden. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we out. We'll be back in maybe a week.